cut this up, I think, and like, I don't know, edit it. What the fuck? Oh, this is happening.
Didn't trigger it?
I mean, I wouldn't like not believe it. What do you think?
I wish my boobs were like, oh.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep fucking with the camera until.
Oh! You did it.
It did it. Okay, hopefully this is the right angle because we're rolling. Okay. I feel like I finally look okay now. Okay, so let me start off this video by apologizing for the car alarm. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but right as I was about to start filming, the car alarm went off for the neighbor's car alarm. Second of all, I would like to apologize about the lighting. It's like too bright now. I don't know if there's anything I can do about that. I didn't try. I don't have a mic yet, so I really apologize about the sound. I also apologize about the way I look tonight because my hair is a little dry. And so I think I'm done apologizing now. And I think I'm gonna start the video. So I am B-Rye and this is Destiney.
What's up?
If you watched my previous video, you would know that she is like really awesome and one of my best friends. So today, in today's video, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm a really important local guide on Google. I'm a pretty important local guide on Google. Okay, I need to pause this and get a drink. I need to pause. So basically, I'm a really important local guide on Google, and I have 34 reviews in this area and in places that I have been to. It's mostly places that I've been to a couple times. So I have 9 likes. 9 whole people have liked my reviews. And I have 9,937 views.
That's crazy. That's a lot.
Yeah, that means I have that many fans. So,
can we talk about your categories of how many of like the most common things you've talked about in your reviews? Let's go out with the first one, which is crab rangoons.
Yeah.
Which is top tier.
Yeah, I mentioned crab rangoons twice because there's a 2 next to it. And I also mentioned frogs twice, reptiles twice, caramel twice. And, I mentioned some other things like aquarium once, rabbit once, fried chicken once, and fermented cucumbers.
What? That's so random.
I don't remember off the top of my head what the fermented cucumbers are from, but we'll figure it out. And so I've mentioned pizza 3 times. And
I feel like that's low for you.
It is. It's really low for me to have only mentioned pizza 3 times. And the most thing I mentioned is coffee at 5. So I guess we'll start with like my first review, which is for a local restaurant around here. I don't know if I should say the name of it. I'm probably not going to say the name of most of these places that are like easily identifiable. So this is for a local restaurant that I really, really like. So it makes sense that this is my first review. So it's a 5-star review. 2 years ago, it says, "Love this place. Quiet and clean. Excellent bread and oil. Food is amazing and the price is right. Server is funny and attentive. Seating is comfy. Bathrooms are easy to find." At 5 stars. This has 1 like, which makes sense because it's really good. My next review is for a Chinese place, and I feel like Chinese food places' names are generic for me to say the name. It's called Great China. And this was 2 years ago at 4-star review for Great China. Rangoons are full and crispy. Lo mein, flavorful and not dry. Spare ribs are average. This one has 733 views. And my previous review had 1,139 views. I just realized I could see the views. So I'm going to read those from now on. So yeah, anyway. This one is for McDonald's. It's a 3-star review because like McDonald's food is really good. McDonald's food is really good, in my opinion. Unless it's not.
Unless it's not, just like that.
And this review isn't even about the food. Bathroom's so dirty. I went in there to poo, and the non-handicapped stall has pee and dirt all over the seat. So I spit all over the toilet seat and tried to clean it with toilet paper until I gave up and used the handicap stall, and that was also filthy. Because the thing is, I didn't want to like go in the handicap stall in case like somebody who needed it came in there. Because, you know, that's not chill. You only do that in an emergency.
That seems like an emergency.
Well, did I mention that was also filthy? Anyway.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so this place next.
Oh, that's our favorite place.
It's really good. I'm not gonna say where. It's really good. It's like a burger joint, but it also
it's like a little hidden secret. I love it.
There's like
nobody knows about it. No one I know knows about it.
And there's like 2 locations that I know about.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 5-star review. It says, and it's a year ago, and I have been there like 5 or 6 times. Never had a problem. Always good. Free water. 288 views.
And their water has like lemon and shit in it. It's like good water.
They have like a different fruit in their water every time.
It's like really good.
Never strawberries though. Always something citrusy.
It's
or
better.
Cucumbers. Anyway. This one's for Dunkin' Donuts. It's a 5-star review. The only Dunkin' that never messed up my coffee. Only had 1 bad experience, but that was when it just opened. So that has 50 views.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That's the one we went to today.
Oh.
The next one is for Dunkin' in the town that I used to live in a while ago. Me and Brendan first moved in together near this Dunkin'. 1 star. Horrible. It was okay last year, but now I almost always have to fix my coffee. It has 3 likes. That's like most likes, I think, so far.
So far, yeah.
And it has 92 views. So, that was the pretty good.
I think it's unanimous that that place was pretty shitty.
Yeah. One time I went into that Dunkin' Donuts, and there was like this poor girl who like was having a problem. Because I don't want to sound insensitive, but she basically was at the hospital before that, and she was given medication, and she went to work before it wore off. So she was like having a problem, and basically the ambulance had to come.
Oh.
And the thing is, like, I wanted to leave, but the person I was with was like, no, I need my iced coffee.
Damn, what the fuck? Y'all gonna go to a different Dunkin'?
Where I'm not friends with this person anymore.
Okay.
But this person, I mean, like, I'm open to being friends with this person again in the future if they are like doing good. But anyway, so basically, they wanted their iced coffee, so basically the ambulance was there, and they were like calling her mom, and her mom was like, "You're not firing her over this, blah blah blah, you guys suck." And she was there yelling at everybody because we were there for that long for her mom to show up, and like finally somebody came over and made our coffee, and I think I got a hot chocolate and not an iced coffee, but I don't remember. So that sucked, but I got really sidetracked, and it scrolled up all the way to the top, so now I gotta scroll back down. So that was that Dunkin' Donuts. The next one is for Petco. It's a 2-star review from a year ago. It's a 2-star because, generally Petco's are good stores in my opinion. Like, for the most part, besides their selling of animals, which is wrong. So basically, it says, been going downhill for a few months now. Seen dead animals and unclean reptile cages. Also, Petco in general sells a lot of unsafe pet stuff like red wigglers, and then parenthesis, toxic to pets. Yeah, so basically I'm in this turtle group on Facebook. And they say that like red wigglers could be like toxic to your animals because of what they eat, and like apparently they like taste bad or could taste bad, but basically generally the general consensus is probably don't feed them. But like they don't sell the proper worms at Petco, so I have to go somewhere else to buy worms, and it's really inconvenient, so I added that in there because I was really salty. Brendan asked if we wanted Starbucks.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, anyway. Back to my reviews. Oh shit, I'm getting a phone call now.
It's Ginger.
It's Ginger. I'll call her back. I'm busy.
She probably wants to talk about the baby.
Maybe. Anyway. So we just read the Petco one.
Yep.
Now it's PetSmart.
Oh, no.
And it's a 1-star review because I hate that company a lot more than I hate Petco. They sold me dead superworms. There were literally 2 live ones and the rest were brown and rotting. They have dead insects on the shelves. None of the rodents have wheels, and they overpriced flea shampoo.
Damn.
Because they do overprice the fucking the flea shampoo. They overprice the flea shampoo, and I can never. You can buy it somewhere cheaper. And that one has. Hang on, it keeps bringing me back up to the top. So yeah.
There you go. No, up.
109 views.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's the one in. No, I know, but I'm not gonna say
in Hudson Valley, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically.
I've never been to that one.
Red Robin. Yes, we have. Red Robin. and it's 3 stars. I really go there only for their campfire sauce
See them for the
and their
campfire
steak
sauce.
fries. I really only go there for their campfire sauce and their steak fries.
They need to
Food-
sell it as a sauce that I
Yeah.
can buy in the store.
But then
I've tried
nobody would
making
go
it. It's
to
not the
Red
same.
Robin.
Hmm?
Nobody would go to Red Robin.
You really think so?
Yeah. Food is acceptable, but service was poor last time I went. They hardly gave you any fries, and the salad is always wet. They hardly
Okay.
give you any fries. They need to give me more French fries.
Usually, as soon as they bring out my burger and fries, I ask for more fries.
That has
Already.
53 views. Yeah, I always ask for a lot more fries too, and they never come. This place is a place in New Jersey. I went there with Brendan when we went to go see one of my favorite bands, The Hold Steady, in New Jersey. So it's a 4-star review because the food in the bathroom was really nice. The bathroom was so nice. I love the bathroom. It was really good! Exclamation point. I could do without the fruit flies attacking my food though. 173 views. This one used to have a comment under it, but it doesn't anymore.
What was it?
It said I'm glad that you enjoyed the food or something. Cause I did. I really liked the food.
What'd you get?
A cheeseburger.
Oh.
Because I really like a cheeseburger in my life. Oh, I keep doing it. Okay, so this next one is another Petco. I think this is our second Petco. So this is a 4-star review over a year ago for this Petco. It says, certainly better than the Petco that I mentioned in the previous Petco I was talking about when it comes to care of animals. 71 views. Because it is. It really is. Okay, so this next one is for another Dunkin' Donuts. This is probably the 3rd or 4th Dunkin' Donuts. I'm not good at counting. I'll figure it out later, obviously, when I rewatch this video. So it's in New Jersey because I visit my friend in New Jersey sometimes. Once a year, sometimes twice a year. Oh, and I just swiped away the review and I have to find it again.
Oh, you missed it.
Is it?
No, too far.
Thank God. Okay, so anyway, 1-star review. My coffee had no ice in it. The caramel was on the bottom for the most part. And the entire time I was there, staff were gossiping loudly in a group next to the window because they were.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically these 3 girls were just gossiping really loudly about other women who worked there while this one guy was just working the window and doing everything all by himself. And apparently my friend in New Jersey had problems with that Dunkin' Donuts before. And she might have worked there a couple times because she worked at Dunkin' Donuts. And so she basically encouraged me to write this review.
Love that.
Always encouraging bad behavior. Alright, so time for my next review, which is McDonald's. 1 star. I waited for 10 minutes at the drive-thru. This is the only time I've been to this McDonald's, by the way. I waited for 10 minutes at the drive-thru. There's a typo in this. It
What?
says, it's supposed to say it, but it says 1T. So it is 11
Why do you have to
p.m.
point it out? It's not like they're gonna know.
I just felt like saying the truth. I have your best interest. Anyway. So anyway. Finally. Okay. Anyway. Gotta start over. I messed up. I waited for 10 minutes at the drive-thru. It is 11 p.m. on Monday. Google says they are open till midnight. You guys know when midnight is. Finally, some guys come outside and tell me they are closed. I said the website says 12 a.m. They say they close at 11:30. Mind you, it is 11:07 by now. I angrily storm off and eat at the Pride gas station. So yeah.
What'd you get?
Like chips.
Oh.
Yeah, like chips. Which is basically what McDonald's is. Okay, so the next one is for a veterinary chain, a VCA. It's a 5-star review a year ago. I don't know if I want to read this one. I don't think I want to read this one because it's like very personal. So, but you know, basically, yeah, basically they're a good vet. So the next one is a pizza place in a town that is like, has a college in it, a town with a college in it. They're very fancy, blah, blah, blah. Rich people, stuck up, snooty town.
Oh, yeah.
1-star review. Small, overpriced pizza. I paid $17 for a plain cheese pizza. The family size. Anyway, the family size. I got the family size plain cheese pizza. I asked for the party size and they recommended the family size. They could have let us know there was nowhere near the size of an actual party size. There were only 4 middle pieces.
That's small.
Only 4 middle pieces.
At that point, you should have just cut it diagonal. Like a regular pizza instead of just having the square slices. Like, that's crazy.
It's good pizza, but I wouldn't pay so much for so little again.
That's crazy.
And
Fuck
that
that.
has, and of course it brought me up back to the beginning. And that has 1,301 views.
I'm surprised no one responded to that.
Well, guess what? Because it's true. I paid $17. $17. Okay, so the next one is for a local pizza place in a town that I used to live in, but not a town that I had mentioned before. And it's not really a local pizza place. It's technically like a chain pizza place that is like kind of local around here because there's 2 that I could think of. And I'm sure Destiney could think of another one that's not in that rich, fancy town, that previous pizza place I was talking about.
Yeah.
So basically, it says 2-star review, 52 views, reheated pizza. Takes 20 minutes for them to make a wrap, so don't go there if you're in a hurry. The next one is for like another local business owner, and there is 2 of this restaurant, but this is like one that isn't the other one. So it's a 3-star review. I really like it there. Oh wait, actually, this isn't what I was thinking about. This one just has like the same name, but like it says like diner after it. It's like a different thing. So basically it's a 3-star review. The food was amazing. I want to give it a higher rating, but the amount of flies was sickening, attacking me as I was trying to eat. I almost got sick, but my food was too good to stop eating.
I mean, at least your food was good.
It was mac and cheese, and it was delicious.
There's a diner over where the prison is. That's really good that I went to before.
That's not it. The one in Louisiana.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of it, but if I saw the ad, I would be able to point it out.
This next review is for an aquarium place.
Like a fish place?
Yeah, fish place.
Okay.
5-star review over a year ago. It's new but has potential. Tanks are clean and prices are competitive. Staff were friendly and helpful. I would choose this place over the chain stores any day. 401 views. Not all my reviews are mean or ridiculous. You know. This one is for like a local chain, and I will say the name of it. It is Hot Table. That's how big of a local chain it is.
I love Hot Table.
It's amazing. They make paninis, and I get ham
They're
and tuna.
completely customizable. No limits.
Like literally ham and tuna.
And it's just like it's just you get to choose 2 types of cheese. It's not like it's just what they do.
Yeah, you can
I
do
appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
Super cheesy. And they have good sauce. Their sauces are really good. Get the sauce up in there.
It's a 4-star review because it's a really good. But at this location, and my review says every table is dirty. That's all it says. Is every table is dirty. And it has 58 reviews. 58 views. You guys know what I mean. Okay, so this one was for like a store that was another store, but was like bought by the place that it is now, and it's a pet store. It's a 2-star review. Poor animal care. Soil in amphibian enclosures bone dry. Free roam crickets and flies. Goldfish look underfed. Unknowledgeable staff. To the point of putting Pac-Man frogs together. Bunch of kids working there.
Oh no.
Pac-Man frogs together, guys. Do you know what that means? And this has 241 views. Do you realize that, like, those frogs will eat each other? You probably do or you don't. You either do or you don't.
You either do or you don't.
You know, I feel like if you work at a pet store, you should know.
That's true, yeah.
Like, the reason I wrote this review is because one of the, like, kids who worked there told me that she caught one trying to eat the other one.
Oh my god.
And that's why she had to separate them. So the next one is for this, I'm going to say the name of it.
Yeah, you can because they've been outed.
Yeah, they've been outed, and it's the puppy place, and it's a place that has a bad reputation around here, and it's one of those puppy stores that sell dirty puppies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a 1-star review, because this is true if you go in there. So the review is horrifying smell, lethargic animals, no water in the cages, 525 views, and 2 likes. Second most amount of likes. Because I'm right.
I know it's early on, but have you ever written a review for that pet store we went to that one time?
Yeah.
Did you? Is it in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is for a really awesome ice cream place.
Oh, I love that place.
You know, I go there occasionally. I'm going to say the name because it's a really awesome place. So I want to give it a shout out. And I don't go there a lot, so I'm not concerned. Cindy's Drive-In, and it's really good. And I gave it a 5-star review. It's really yummy ice cream, nice staff. Food price is high, but ice cream price isn't bad. 65 views.
Their hot dogs are good though.
Yeah, they're expensive hot dogs, but they're good hot dogs, and the cheeseburger's expensive, but it was a very good cheeseburger.
They have customizable ice creams. It's like all of their like soft serves, like crazy flavors. I love that because I love soft serve.
Yeah, I like their soft serve. That's like the main reason I go there. I like they'll try and dip any flavor for you. They'll try and dip it, and I like the cherry dip. Obsessed with cherry dip. The next one is for another Dunkin' Donuts. It is a 1-star review. And I really hate this Dunkin' Donuts. They made me so salty because like there's a good Dunkin' Donuts. I was trying to get Brendan to bring me to the good Dunkin' Donuts, but we couldn't find it because we didn't know the address.
Oh my god.
And there's a lot of one-way streets in this town, that name I'm not going to say. So basically, don't bother going at all. They remade my coffee twice, and it's still horrible. And I felt like I was bad for wanting what I paid for to be good, because they like were like rude and like gave me the side eye or whatever. And this has 128 views. The next one is for like a crystal store in this town that like I'm kind of a hater of. I'm kind of a hater, semi-hater of this town. So it's in Spirit Crystal.
I love that place. That's my favorite place in the whole wide world.
I didn't mean to say the name. So it doesn't even matter. It's in Spirit Crystal. It's in Northampton.
They're pretty popular.
It's a 3-star review.
Why'd you give them 3 stars?
It's a good store, but the prices are insanely high. Everything is sold for basically double what it's worth. 463 views. Because everything is so costly. I expect everything to be at least the price of the gem show.
I don't think their small stones are too bad. Their big crystals can get a little pricey, and I agree.
Yeah.
That's why I buy mine online from Etsy. And people on Instagram. But I still like them. They're good for like other supplies, like
Got a tarot card deck there. Got a tarot card deck there.
I got an oracle deck there. My other tarot card deck is a
I don't know. I don't think
limited edition.
I don't think I have my oracle cards anymore, but like I know I didn't throw them away, but I might have them, but I might not have them, but I probably don't have them. Like the last time I remember seeing my oracle cards was like nearly 5 years ago. So I don't know. I was in the process of moving at the time.
Oh.
Anyway, this next review is for Wendy's. I really like their food. I really like Wendy's. Chicken nuggets, french fries, and sauce, and Dr. Pepper. Anyway, so food was good, but every table was dirty. This next one is for an electric company, it says electrician singular. But it's definitely an election company. I was really mad, and I'm not going to say the name of it, but I was really mad, and I gave it a 1-star review, and it has 1 like and 275 views. The workers were horribly rude and inconsiderate. They left the door of my home open more than once. I have an indoor cat. They were notified of this beforehand. One worker was talking on his phone the entire time. Like, I feel rude for writing that, but like, it's true. And I was salty about my cat, Rorio, who I love so much. Like, I love Rorio a lot. He's like pretty great. Could have escaped from me. Okay, so I wrote a review about a place I went with Destiney.
Oh, I love
After
that
I
place.
went there with Destiney, We went there for like brunch for my birthday, and
It wasn't really what we thought it was gonna be.
it wasn't what we
but
thought it was gonna be, but it was good.
It was good food, but it's a little expensive, and it's like a small dining area for like their brunch buffet. It's like one of those, like, even though it's a buffet and like there's like alcohol and stuff, people bring like all of their kids and their whole family for this one, like, it's like as big as this like living room. Like like it's like family style dining, so you have to like sit with a bunch of people.
It's a little bigger. It's like the size of my kitchen.
Okay, well yeah, but you get my point. It's like small for like the amount of people they shove in there, and you're expected to just like eat really quick and go.
Yeah.
But it's a buffet. You want to stay there, you get drunk, eat good food, but it's like, and they only do it one day a week, so it's not like you can go on like a weekday when it's slow and enjoy it.
I think they closed. I only really
They're open.
I really only had one gripe
They
with
do
that
to
place.
go now, or you can eat outside.
Well, okay. I really only had one gripe with that place, which is you had to pay for your drinks separately.
Yeah.
Like, you had to pay to get a cup. So here's my review. So the food was good. The buffet was expensive, and then you have to pay for your drinks. It's a bit small. I can see why they are so popular. Still mad about the drinks. Because I am mad about the drinks.
How many views did that get?
394 views. So the next one's for a pizza joint that I like don't really go to anymore because of this bad experience. So it has 3 stars. The food is good, but when I ordered delivery to the delivery person, the food is good, but when I ordered delivery, the delivery person didn't bring change. We had to call the place to pay for our food, and then the delivery man rudely demanded a tip.
The audacity.
Like, because I was gonna do the tip over the phone. And this one has 226 views. I was gonna do the tip over the phone, but like, because of how the guy reacted, because the thing is, I only had like a 20 or something, and it was like a $12 thing I got. So I only had a 20, and I wasn't gonna give him that much of a tip.
No, yeah.
So especially when he didn't bring change. So I couldn't pay, so I had to call the place, and like as I was waiting, he like kind of like walked down the stairs or something, but he didn't walk all the way down the stairs. And what the heck? So basically, like, I was just upset because he like hollered like something about a tip up the stairs. I don't really remember because it was like when I first moved in this place and I don't really care that much. But anyway, so I didn't order from them again. The end. The next one is for a place in the mall. You might have one in your mall. It's called FYE. It's a place in the mall. You might have one in your mall. So this one is in our mall, and I gave it a 3-star review, and it has 127 views. It says, "It smells like pickles in here, but not in a good way. Otherwise a good store."
What?
I haven't been in there since to see if it still smells like pickles, but do you know what I'm talking about? And it smelled like that for like months, like almost like a whole year, because they had these like pickle in a bag for a while, and then like something must have happened with the pickle in a bag, so the place smelled really disgusting.
Yikes.
Not like the good pickle smell that's like a delicious vinegary yumminess. No, just an icky, the not good pickle smell, the warm, not so great. Anyway, the next one is for a rundown pet store that I'm a hater of. Destiney was referring to it earlier. So this is a pretty rundown pet store. So I gave it a 1-star review, and here it goes. "This place used to be such a good spot. Never go to the store. Rabbits are kept in small cages with wire bottoms, clearly stressed and overheated.
And not to mention they're stacked on top of each other.
There's so many rabbits in a small cage.
If I could save them all, I would, but I don't have the space.
Reptiles are poorly cared for, stuck shed in dirty cages. There was a crumpled paper towel
I
in the
remember
tree
that.
frog enclosure. That's what actually drove me to write this review. There was a crumpled paper towel in the tree frog enclosure. The hamsters are wet from being in an overheated, poorly ventilated environment. Rodents are in overcrowded 10-gallon aquariums with no stimulation. If you go in at the right time, you can witness them dying. Yeah, that was another thing that drove me to do this, by the way. I've seen an animal like dying right there. I don't know much about fish care. This store abuses animals and sees them as items. Like, you don't even understand, guys. Like, the crumpled paper towel is dry. There's like poop all on the side of the enclosure of the tree frogs. And
It's just so gross in there, and everything's so crowded, and it's so narrow to like maneuver through all of the different animals that they have.
Yeah.
It's like crazy.
Big fish.
And don't they have an
small
upstairs
things.
too?
Yeah,
they have
there's
an
no
upstairs. Yeah,
animals
but
in
still.
there.
It's just like, you'd think like when they have like that space, they'd utilize it for their animals, but they don't.
They
'Cause they don't care.
because they use it to like sell fish tanks nobody's gonna buy. So, and it has 2 likes. This has 2 likes and 286 views. The next one is for like a chain around here called Ichiban, and it's a 2-star review. Their crab raccoons have nothing in them. Generally bland everything. 172 views. So yeah, basically it's a very bland freaking food there. Not so great.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so this next one has a picture, and it's the only one I've ever put a picture on. And this was from 2 months ago. And it's 1 star for a Dunkin' Donuts, again. And right on top it says edit in caps. They put my donut upside down because I looked in the bag after I wrote this review at my donut. So it says, I sent someone to get my coffee, regular cream and caramel swirl. Apparently the people who work here have no idea what that means. How do you not know how much caramel coffee is supposed to come with? My coffee was brought to me with a cup full of caramel, all because the person working didn't know how much to put in. I can't blame the person I sent because they were not supposed to know how to make a coffee, but you would expect the workers would know. Apparently not. And then here's the picture of my donut that I attached. So yeah. Not happy day for me that day. I was very upset. This next one is for a pizza place I order from Pizza a Lot Pizza. It's a 3-star review. I love the pizza. Only problem is I can't get the driver to bring the pizza upstairs. Even if I call and ask, even if I say I'm on the 3rd floor when they call me to come down, I don't want to force someone to do their job. I just feel like if I'm ordering food, I don't want to go down 2 flights of stairs and across the street to get it. Because, like, since when doesn't the pizza guy bring the pizza upstairs? Like,
I kind of
this
agree
is
with
so new to me. Because, like, most of my life throughout my childhood, like, this started happening when I was around 19 years old. Occasionally, the pizza person would not be bringing the pizza upstairs. So, and now I'm on my last review. Wow. Finally. And this is a 5-star review for a local deli that I really like.
I like that place.
It's ending it on a positive note. Great portions, great prices, great food. Never had an issue. 41 views. And that is the end of my reviews. Destiny, would you like to show us your reviews?
I do have a few good reviews.
Okay, so Destiny
that I would like to
will
pull
now show us her reviews to like end off the video in a bang and a shebang.
So my first review is 2 years ago. To this like financial place. They do like taxes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to get my taxes done last minute before I moved down to Florida. So I forget how I found out about them. I think it was just like, I'm just gonna pick a place and just go. So, this is my review. I ended up doing my taxes last minute before I moved out of state, and they were very helpful and got my taxes done before I left. I turned them in Wednesday and got a call Friday saying they were done. I ended up having to do 2 years work due to traveling a lot 2 years ago, and the cost wasn't bad. I had anticipating having to owe a lot back due to personal circumstances. However, luckily I did not owe anywhere near what I thought I was going to, which was a huge relief. I didn't even think I was going to get anything back, but they worked hard and got me a refund despite said circumstances. I highly recommend them, and if I wasn't moving, I would keep going there. Very satisfied. Fun fact, I did actually obviously move back, and I went to them again last year, but I can't go to them anymore because they're too expensive. So, and I'm broke.
Me too.
And that one has 372 views. My next review is for an Applebee's down in Florida. Went there for date night, and our server, Sandra, was the absolute best. Very attentive and nice, made us feel very comfortable. We'll go back again just to see her. 5-star review. That one has 74 views. Next one's very kind of funny to me. It's for Popeyes, also in Florida. Okay, first of all, the drive-thru menu is way too far away from the speaker. And where the line is, you can't even look while you're waiting in line. What's the whole point? I don't know what I want yet. I need to look at that.
Yeah.
The drive-thru staff was rude. Like, I get working at fast food is annoying, but it's a part of your job is customer service, and you shit at it. I didn't say that, but I said it in my head. They only had 3 of the 8 sauces they're supposed to have. Trust me, I get it. Been there. I work in food. I get it. But 3 out of 8, I know damn well they definitely had it. They just didn't want to open like a new box or something. The food itself was great, but we'll definitely travel the extra 10 minutes to a different location. 2 stars.
I feel that though.
The next one, okay, this one comes with a good story. I was actually forced into writing this review by the salesman at this furniture store.
Okay.
Saying that if we wrote a good review and mentioned him, we would get like a gift certificate. So I was basically held hostage until writing this review. So I'm gonna not mention this guy's name just because.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Blink was very helpful with my grandmother to help find a new living room and mattress sets. He was very patient and answered all of her questions. She gets worked up and anxious easily, but really made her feel comfortable and like she was making the right choice. Love the service very much. Definitely would go again if needed anything else for any of our homes. 2 years ago, 396 views, 5-star review because, like I said, I was forced into it. And it has one like, who I presume is the salesman. Oh, this one I've been waiting for because I have beef with this one.
Oh shit.
This is the CVS. So I had read, not only online did I see this, but I saw a commercial for it. They were promoting that like you could get birth control over the counter at the pharmacy, like without a prescription. So I had called to see if the location near my house was doing it, and I was met with a great deal of attitude. This is a 2-star review from me. I called the pharmacy with the question, and the woman that answered immediately had a sour attitude, and instead of trying to help me, told me she had absolutely no idea what I was talking about and hung up on me.
Wow.
The absolute audacity.
I hate it when people hang up.
I'm like, she's lucky I didn't drive down there and give her a piece of my mind. So, 541 views and 2 likes. So looks like I wasn't the only one that had this bad experience with her. Oh, this one's another good one. This one's for a pizza place that's right down the street from my house. Rude staff over the phone can't even get an order right. And on top of it, they like to try and pull fast ones and pocket customers' change, not thinking they'd notice.
What the? They took.
Listen, I'll tell the story. Might be an isolated incident, but won't be going there any longer. So what happened, my dad and grandmother ordered a pizza, went to go pick it up. There was a young guy at the counter who checked him out. You know, it was like I think it was like a small, so it was like just under $10 or something. So he gave my dad the bills back, but like took the change. And it's like, yeah, I get it, it's change, but it's the principle of it. So it's like he like took the change without giving it back, and my dad was just, you know, like he didn't think of it right away. So he got back to the car and was like, wait a minute, I don't think I got that change. So he goes back in, and the guy who's at the counter checking him out is now in the back, and it was like an older woman who's like been there like forever. So he explains what's happened, and she's like, oh no, I don't think that happened, like you just must be confused. So like my dad, like I don't want to like out my dad, but my dad's like a bad dude. So like if he like when he starts to get angry, like it's kind of scary. So he, you know, starts to get a little aggro. So the guy comes back out and he's like, yeah, whatever, yeah, I did, and gives my dad his change. Who does that?
He really?
And he admitted it.
That's almost even worse in a way.
Yeah, right?
Like what the heck?
I couldn't believe it when he told me that. I was like, the absolute fucking audacity. And that's what made me write this review. It has 1 like, so I think it happened before.
He really is still dangerous.
With 439 views. This next review has no views somehow.
What the heck?
I think it's really weird. It's for Wendy's. Oh, dude, you might remember this because I posted this one on Facebook. I came in hot on this one. This Wendy's is lucky they won't let us post pictures to reviews. This was before you could actually post pictures to reviews. Because today I received a completely rotted baked potato.
Wow.
I mean, like 1/3 of the potato was black, not burnt, like some of the employees were trying to say. I know what potato rot looks like. I'm Irish.
Okay.
It was a giant circle that was evenly split with the potato. I cannot believe the staff thought it was acceptable to serve. Even the manager was rude and had the audacity to tell me, well, that happens sometimes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
What happens? You serve your customers rotted food? I've worked in the food service. I know it's hard, but I could never bring myself to give someone rotted food. I've already filed a formal complaint, but I know it's the employees that just don't care about their job. So I have more to the story. So I did file a formal complaint with corporate. However, and everyone beware, when you do this, it doesn't go directly to corporate. I think it goes to somewhere within HR. HR sends it to the manager of that location, and then they get a hold of you, because when I finally received a call, the person like let it ring like 2 times and then hung up before I could even answer. And then the second time she called, I was at work, so I couldn't answer right away. She left me like the most incoherent voicemail, and I'm not like, there was definitely a language barrier.
Okay.
But even like, I can understand Spanish. My boyfriend's Hispanic, like he speaks Spanish all the time around me. I can understand it. I had no idea what this woman was saying. Like, it was just literally a bunch of jumbled mess. So I was like, I called back and I was like, is this like corporate? And she's like, no. And I was like, well, I wanted to talk to corporate. And she's like, well, you're talking to me. And I was like, well, that's just not gonna cut it.
Okay.
So I hung up, and then I just kind of dropped it because I didn't really care after that.
Holy shit, you're talking to me. That's like...
I know. That was a 1-star review.
Yeah, wow. It's very bold.
My next review is a very good review for one of my favorite places. It's like, they do like a bunch of stuff. Like, it's mostly like a pets. It's not like, you know what I'm talking about. No, that one. This one.
Oh, the place.
Yeah.
A local pet.
Yeah, but they
supply
do like
store.
they have garden shit too. But okay, so 5-star review for this place. I love this place. I went in to see what I could get for my bunny. I usually order from Chewy, but the wait time right now is undesirable. This was 5 months ago when the pandemic, around when the pandemic first started. I was pleasantly surprised that they had my favorite brand, and the staff was absolutely amazing, very kind and helpful, and helped me and made me feel very welcome. I'll be getting all my bunny's needs here from now on. It feels way better to support a local business anyway, which is true. 375 reviews, no likes unfortunately, but what are you gonna do? One thing I also like about this place is that they can order for you. Like, I love that, so I don't have to like worry about getting stuff anywhere else. My last review, only a month ago, this new little mini grocery store opened up near my house. Like, I would say like a quarter of the size of a normal grocery store. It's like very small, but they do have a section of everything. They have hot foods, they have like produce, they have everything. I love this place. It's so close to home and convenient. You can get most of everything you need. Some things are a little expensive, but I don't mind paying to help a local business. Staff is super friendly and helpful too. Can't wait to keep coming back. I've been there a few times since I wrote this review, and I will continue to keep going there. One of the employees was very kind. I was looking for broccoli, but the broccoli they had out was kind of icky. I was just gonna like skip it, but the guy who was stocking something else near me offered. I didn't even ask. He offered to go get me new fresh broccoli in the back, which I loved. That's the kind of service we love. I didn't even have to ask. He didn't have to, but he wanted to. So for that, they get 5 stars.
I love broccoli.
And it has 104 views.
Nice.
And that's it.
Right on. Alright, guys. I hope you liked that video. I hope you liked our reviews, and I hope you don't think either of us are total Karens.
No, I feel like we're justified.
Yeah, I feel like, you know,
It feels good to read bad reviews sometimes.
you know, if you like think we're Karens, you weren't there and you don't know what happened, and
That's
we do.
true.
So, but anyway, so it's like I'm gonna like go. Have a good night, and if you want to like and subscribe, you should like
Better
and subscribe. If you wanted to like and subscribe, you should definitely be liking and subscribing. And all right, well, I'll just see y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one.